There we go, happy days and welcome to another edition of my golly goodness, it's DJ MD in the house, finally. We've got some goodies that we haven't had for a while, some ammonites, finally, some nice quartz clusters, finally, some mint, polished, clean points, lekker. And this particular trolley, all kinds of highlights. Hello, this is Top Rock, Africa's oldest and most reputable wholesaler of minerals and fossils. I'm Francis, that's Fig over there, and that's a car park. If you're new here, welcome. Please take the time to read Cora's little short story in the in the description beneath the video. It'll tell you that we are a wholesaler in Africa and we require a minimum order of 10 kilograms before we consider shipping across the various ponds that are available. Other than that, comment to claim. You've got 7 days to cough up the bucks, and yes, that's pretty much simple. If you are new, please introduce yourself with a, well, I don't know, a nickname, famous name, a name you'd like to be called. Happy days. I was hoping to get 3 trolleys done like we used to do, but our new system is proving to be a little tinier, which is fine. So we'll just jam pack 2 trolleys with highlights as opposed to diluting it. All right, happy days. Let's get started. Hello, George. How are you? Happy days. We're from Zulu, from the Kingdom of the Zulu. That's where we are based in Pushini, KwaZulu-Natal. Northern KwaZulu-Natal is quite famous for its geodes and for its dark amethyst. Here we've got a flat of 12 little geode specimens, lots of nice dark amethyst. There are these 12. This one's really pretty. That's cute. These weigh 2.67 kilograms. You just see that they are in fact from Josini. So Josini is way north of the KZN province, bordering pretty much very close to Mozambique. This flat's going to cost all of $45. That is for 12 darky amethyst geodes. It's a flat 372. On to some fresh Malagasy quartz clusters, and these are beautiful. And as far as damage is concerned, they are tidy as. A little bit of hematoid evidence there, a little bit of iron. Oh, that's a very nice cluster. There are 2 clusters in here, and that's the one. Here's the nice one, the one I like. It's like a little bouquet of flowers. .88 kilograms is what these 2 clusters weigh. Rated as A grade. They're going to cost all of $50. That's for the 2 white quartz clusters, flat 101. Then up north we head into Kasompi land. That's the southernmost province. Well, it's in the Katanga province and southern part of the Congo, the DRC. There are 20 little Chatoya and silky malachite specimens. They are rated as very good to A grade. This one here is quite interesting. They weigh slightly more than 1 kilogram. They're going to cost $46. These 20 little malachite specimens, they're going to, well, that's a flat 903. On to some crazy lace, Namibian blue lace. Agate slices, polished only on the one side. There's 3 of them, weighing 1.21 kilograms. This one's really pretty. Got nice little vugs there as well. What do the vugs look like on the other side? Well, they look ordinary. That's a beautiful little bit of Namibian blue lace. But Namibian blue lace, of course, is a lot harder. Or at least the matrix is a lot harder than the Malawian version. These 3 slices are going to cost you $46. This is flat number 956. On to some Malagasy rhodonite spheres. Some manganese heavy balls. All 6 of them. Rated as very good to A grade. This one here is a little bit of orange spessartine. That's orange garnet. Also in it. Spessartine. Very nice, 2.33 kilograms for the 6 rhodonite spheres. It's going to cost $58. This is flat number 905. Then on to some polished shutterkite. This is Congolese shutterkite. Got some Malacola as well as Chrysocolla in the mix. Some nice dark, lots of shutterkite there. Nice colours. Here's a bit more of a, I suppose, a Chrysocolla and Malachite freeform with subtle hints of shutterkite. Otherwise, they're all pretty darn fine. This one's probably not darn fine, maybe just fine. There we go, another one. Don't see any evidence of shutterkite there. But for the majority of it, it's a shutterkite, Chrysocolla, Malachite, freeform flat. These 20, they weigh all of 930 grams. They're going to cost $54. This is flat 957. Say hello to some acicular celestite. 2 of them, to be exact. A hell of a rarity amongst rarities. Both of these are rated as very good. Just like acicular celestite, it is rather pale, well, paler than the usual Sequani material. This is also from Sequani. Like I say, this is a massive acicular. Is, well, geez, it's hell of a rare. It doesn't even make up 1% of celestite produce. They're not perfect by any means. The largest point is a little bit broken, see there, unfortunately. Other than that, lots of acicular celestite behavior. Not to mention the other side. Hell of a thing. These weigh 1.9, almost 2 kilograms. They're only going to cost $36, which is crazy as far as I'm concerned. That is insane for acicular celestite. $36. This is flat 105. Shoo. On to some, well, for the connoisseur or just your old fellow that likes having a drink, needs a bar coaster to stop that whiskey glass from staining the wood table. We got some ammonite conglomerate bar coasters. This one's particularly nice. There's 6 of them. They weigh 955 grams. They're going to cost, what are they going to cost? They're going to cost $54. This is flat 109. Right, so yeah, a lot of rose quartz gets shipped from Madagascar. And when I say a lot of rose quartz, I mean tons and tons and tons are taken by the Chinese. But this is not from Madagascar, so that's okay. This is from the Northern Cape. 4 large cob specimens. Nice Jimmy 2, these 2 large ones, I'll show you. Here we go, that is a proper piece of pink rock. And the biggest most impressive. You like lapping and slicing and you want to have a little bit of pink joy in your life? Happy days, and this flat is for you. It's going to, well, it weighs 5.34 kilograms. It's going to cost $29. This is flat 958. Oh, and if you wanted to reach that 10 kilograms really easily and quickly, well, there's your answer. Well, that and sometimes Nguni jasper. Next up, we got some beautiful bull malachite from the Mendingi mine, also in Kasompi, Katanga province, Congo. This is a bit more botryoidal malachite. It's not so much bull, but it is set upon a beautiful juicy background with lots and lots of native copper colouring that juicy. Ooh, and the other side's even better. I'll take back what I said. There's some balls. It has balls. It has spheres. Sorry, Mr. Jackson. This is the classic. Same, that beautiful juicy with a copper. And then the ball malachites. Some of these have a weird little line that is exceptionally chatoyant. On the outside, if you can see there, that's very pretty. Lovely quartz filling the veins. These are going to weigh, well, they weigh 1.15 kilograms. It's going to cost $85. And Zani. Oh! $985. Next up, we've got some very flashy purple labradorite. There are 6 standing freeforms. These are all very good to A-grade purple flash. Tissue, excuse me. Purple, and there's gold. Right, this is a beauty. Labradorite from, well, no, this is from Talia. They weigh 1.61 kilograms. They're going to cost $48. This is flat number 111. Then, right, and every time I think that we don't have any funky Lesotho calcite left, it appears as if though from nowhere. But here we have it, more absolutely glorious Lesotho calcite. There are 5 specimens in this flat. That is a large dog tooth. Likewise, here's the more traditional little spear of joy and fluorescence. And a large canine from the Ukwatlamba itself. The piece de la résistance, that is this one. Have a look at the specimen, man. This is just fantastic. A large scale endohedral piece of calcite, joined by a couple of minions. There you can see where the calcite is weathered and disintegrated, pretty much leaving an epimorph of juicy quartz. Then there's a nice little layer of blue chalcedony just beneath the surface, colouring the juicy as well. That is epic. They weigh 1.12 kilograms, these 5. They're going to cost $50. I'm going to take them to the darkroom. Here we go. They're all arranged, ready for some action. Off you go. There we go. There is your little bit of lava rock. Oh, hello. That's a little shade of difference there. Almost lilac pink. Violet calcite. That is beautiful. Very, very nice. I wonder about that shade of pink. I'm going to try another torch here just to see if it makes any difference. Usually they are a bit more violent with a longer wave. And the bigger one, still the same. All right, happy days. There we go, that was pretty epic. A little bit of Lesotho magic. It's going to cost $50. That is for flat 114. Next up, polished blue lace agate. It is 3 standing freeforms. This is the ones with the slightly softer matrix from Malawi. Nice little VUD there, filled with shiny quartz. This one here is almost etched, if not actually etched, and then polished. Very nice. They're rated as very good to A grade. They weigh 1.512 kilograms. They're going to cost $65. This is flat number 511. Next up, some very sexy polished little points. Girasol, and one that has a... Right, no, that's Girasol proper. So we didn't get a lot of Girasol apparently. So yeah, just a heads up to you Girasol lovers. There's not a lot. These 12 weigh 1.21, 1.2 kilograms. Some nice fails there. They're going to cost $46. $46 for flat 107. Onto some rough cob stichtite, or you might know it as Atlantisite. This is from Barberton, the green belt capital of Southern Africa, and probably one of the most prolific green belts in the world. We've got some stichtite on a serpentine matrix. There's a lot of them, or pretty much this 550mm size. Quite a soft, reasonably light rock. So fantastic for making cabochons. It weighs 2.15 kilograms. It's going to cost $32 for, well, all of that 2.15 bag. It's a flat 715. Onto some Brandberg. I have a brief suspicion that we've had this flat in the live recently, but I still like it a lot. Little beautiful clear Brandberg smoky quartz crystals, with a little bit of amethyst here and there. There's a little bit of chlorite. $560 grams. It's rated as good, very good to A grade. That's pretty, man. There's 24 little specimens in here. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. It's going to cost $32 for the 24. This is flat 813. Onto some more ball malachite, and this is a beaut. But let's leave the beaut for later and start with a little entree, a little smoky quartz crystalline malachite, a little sphere of green chatoyancy there. No scuff marks. That's very, very nice. Then main course, bull malachite. Yes, please. There are those typical little rings around the spheres. Also that native copper. Ooh, hello, come on, off you get. A little bit of native copper there inside the druzy. It's quite a light rock, or vacuous. They weigh 1.095 kilograms. They're going to cost $124. This is a, well, flat 663. Next up, we have 12 smallish septari standing freeforms. That is calcite and aragonite. And some of these have the most magnificent little scalenohedral dogtooth calcite formations. The most prolific one being this little masterpiece of nature. They weigh 1.635 kilograms, rated as all A grade. They're going to cost $44. That's for 12 little standing, polished standing freeforms. Oh, hello. Let's just have a closer look at you because you seem special. That's pretty. $44 for flat 116. Next up, cubic green fluorite from Mondros Sonoro mine in Madagascar. And some of these are beautiful, smaller little cubic formations, and then you've got one or two large crystals, many large crystals on this one. You can see some of them have, this one here for example has a most lovely blue zoning on the outside. That's a clear fluorite. Perimeter, verisico, is that right? The 12, well, fluorite is quite heavy. It's 1.901 kilograms. Rated very good to A grade. Oh, hello. You're quite lovely too. These 12 are going to cost $85. This is flat number 108. On to a beautiful snow orca geode. This is 1.975 kilograms worth of gorgeous agate, and then a beautiful geode lined with clear quartz crystals. 2 kilograms. This is, well, in the big scheme of things, is because the geodes get rather large. It's quite a small one. Rated as A grade. It's going to cost $49. This is flat number 118. Then I want to say splendid, but yes, it is more than just splendid. It's a large petrified wood slice, polished both sides. It weighs 3.72 kilograms, and it is beautiful. It is proper A grade. Nice iron rich as well, with a lot of little red on it. Turn it around. Get into the little bugs there. Is there any crystallization? Not really. Any juicy? Not really. but that is beautiful. There's some quartz formed there in the center. It is what is about probably 50 centimeters. It's going to cost $110, and this is flat number 110. Lekker. Then onto a large Brennberg smoky amethyst. Quality is a bit, it's not great. It's medium to good at best. It's got some lovely lepidocrocite though. Subtle amethyst. Yeah, there we go. Nice window quartz here. Down to the other side. Here we go. What does this weigh? This weighs 18.83 kilograms, so it is a big fella. It's going to cost $364. This is, well, that's number 8. Then on to the next little fluorite. It's a single little guy. He's not that little. He weighs 1.605 kilograms. Beautiful, clean cubic formations, leading up a light little slope. You can see there's that nice blue zoning as well. Reasonably thin, very nicely shaved. It's a beautiful specimen, but a blue fluorite. It's going to cost $62. This is flat number 106. And then last on the first trolley, a nice cobalt bearing dolomite specimen. Nice deep dark pink cobalt flavors, and then you've got the terrigenite black lining just to give some contrast. Sparkly, it's a beautiful little specimen. As you can see, it also stands very nicely. Weighing 1.16 kilograms. This little cobalt fella is going to cost $43. It's flat 171. Right, so whilst we're at it, before I start with the second trolley, I'm going to take a little walk just to see who's doing what. It has been a bit busy. My Louis is always busy. He's busy cleaning all the natural rocks, which is probably not all that much because it's from Madagascar isn't famous for natural. They tend to polish everything. Here's my, there we go. There's some more. Oof, that is very nice. So this is most likely going to be on the website. So keep your eyes on the website. You guys here on the live, you seeing this first. They are only intending to go live with all the Madagascar stuff tomorrow. That's Friday. So that's a lot to look out for. Fresh. Yeah, the recent celestite that has come through as well has been absolutely beautiful. Nice piece of little polished chunk Sydney there with a nice quartz on the inside. So that's gorgeous. Jeez. Right, and then ammonites, yeah. Oh, geez, yeah. So the amazonite that came in has been absolutely beautiful. It's been quite a while since I've seen such, really, really, really nice amazonite. So there's that to look forward to as well. And there Nick is, he's busy pricing. And Kiara. There we go. Hello, Ethan. There's Ellie. Everyone's busy. Here's the big B Random. Hello, B Random. What B Random is? Oh, he's doing all kinds of his notes. Yes. Tommy's busy sorting and packing. How's it, Tommy?
Yeah.
Busy with some spoolies, man?
Yep. Unit that you guys are gonna get soon. Very, very soon.
Okay, so this is all chlorides and stuff that has inclusions.
Yeah. Hand picked.
Do you know if there's larger ones of these?
Yep.
There are.
Yep.
Oh, just zoom in a little bit. So there's also that to look forward to. So yeah, let me give you some scope as to how many boxes we've got, or what 4.5 tons looks like.
Finally.
That is not what 4.5 tons looks like. That's just a little bit. So we've got all of this here to open up still, all along there, all along here as well, and there, and there, and there, and it just carries on and on and on and on, which is fantastic. Because, well, it feels like we don't have enough already. Alright, there's all the goodies that's lined up for the website, so keep your eyes peeled on those. And there is Cara, hard at work, doing little notes and making my life. I hope she's easy on that coke, because, yeah. On to the second trolley we go. Is the laptop on? Yes, it is. And we're greeted by, hello, you little Malagasy geodes. We got some polished geodes. Nice. Amethysty. Oh, can we see? There's very little light remaining, but yeah, no, we can light it up there. 6 polished fellas. Little fellas. This is a polished heart. Spiky heart. Beautiful amethyst. Bit of a crack running down the side there. Has it been fixed? Yeah, likely, but that's still pretty wicked. Little standing freeform. Yes, Cora?
Nothing.
Oh, Cora. She's dished out the verses. She spent months preparing for the... Okay, no, she didn't. Maybe 22 days.
You found the smell. Oh, no, they're not.
Hey, what? Speak out. Oh, loves a bit of drama. Accuses me of being dramatic. Wow, that could be further than the truth. Beautiful Malagasy polished geodes. There's 2 hearts and 4 standing freeforms. They weigh all of 1.635 kilograms. They're going to cost $39. And it's flat 112. And Cara, you going to clean these tags, eh? Just like it. Next up is a little bit of a Shiretsi. We got 6 reasonably average-sized crystals. Smoky amethyst. Nice step natures. Nice large step natures. You might know these as Shangaan. That's because they come from Shangaan country. Or the people who are called Shangaans. The original inhabitants of, well, not the original, that's focus. Oh, come on. Not quite the original. The originals would be the Khoisan, and then the Nguni migrated from somewhere close to, well, Middle Western Africa with their herds to inhabit the Central Africa. Who were then quite rudely had to share space with Mzilikatsi, Shaka Zulu, his brother, who ran away after killing his brother, to Zimbabwe. Back in those days, Rhodesia. Actually, it was before Rhodesia. Anyway, Shangaan amethyst, or Shiretsi, they're going to cost $44. This is flat 24. Ammonites, sliced ammonites. Right, we've got 6 slices. Off the cuff. Oh, pie right there. I do notice a slight crack. Likewise, but the crack doesn't run all the way through. There's not much evidence of it on the outside. This one's got some beautiful opalization. Yes, 6 pairs, 12 units. They weigh all of 760 grams. They're going to cost $42. This is flat number 117. Then we've got some Salros, some very tasty looking Salros too. 2.05 kilograms. That is cobalt bearing dolomite, with a little bit of heterogenite as well as chrysocolla. Obviously the oxidation zones at the end of a copper sulfide vein. That's quite heavy. That's really nice, man. That is really nice. You know what? I'm gonna put my neck on a block and go, you know what? That is not malachite. That is yeah, here comes the wind. Oh no. That there, I'm gonna have to take a photo of that. Oh, actually I'm stable enough. That is, I don't know what that is. It looks almost cubic. It's not labithinite, which is a rarity, but not unusual to the deposits, copper deposits. Okay, that's a beta. You know what? Because dolomite is also, well, it's rhombohedral. I was thinking, man, is that rhombohedral? Could be. Does that look rhombohedral? Doesn't look cubic either. Well, okay, well, I'm going to let that go for now. 2.05 kilograms worth of cobalt bearing dolomite. It's going to cost $66. It's flat 338. Very nice flat. Chrysocolla, that whole blend there is lovely. Next up, we got some petrified slices. Wood slices, petrified wood slices. There's 2 of them in this flat. This is the small one. Altogether, they weigh 2.5 kilos, slightly more than 2.5 kilos. Polished on both sides. It's absolutely gorgeous. Rated as very good to A grade. They're going to cost $62. That's for 2.5 kilos worth of petrified wood, flat 119. Then, okay, alright, something familiar and something yet kind of new. I took one look at this and I went, oh look, peachy moonstone. And there it is, feldspar with quartz. But the patterns have lent themselves to being called names, so Nick has gone ahead and he likes a bit of name calling. He was, after all said and done, the first to coin phrase the term dragon's egg. So here we've got some tiger feldspar palm stones, highly selected little fellas. There are 35 of them. They weigh 1.166 kilograms. Slight, well, that usual feldspar chatoyancy, and then obviously a little bit of smoky quartz to give that little tiger feel to the perimeter, not the perimeter, to the pelt of the stone. 35 of these, A2AA grade. They're going to cost all of $39. That is tiger feldspar in the ring, flat 127. Then another option on some sliced ammonites, all 6 pairs. Ooh, this is nice. There's a bit of hematite in there. Usually pyrite. Oh, there's that lovely opalization. You can see the hematite lines on this on the inside here quite clearly. Nice big vein. You can see there's some calcites in there. That's a beauty. Pyrite! Nice. Sure. Yo, look at that. That is solid. That's a lot of pyrite for a little ammonite. Cool. These weigh 985 grams. They're going to cost $39. This is flat number 115. Lekker. Then onto some A2AA's rose quartz hearts. All right. There are 35 of these fellas. They look so smooth and clean compared to my fingers at the moment. Maybe I should go and wash them quickly. Sorry, guys. 560 grams. This flat of rose quartz hot. It's going to cost $48. It's a flat 103. Next up, we got some black knight. One of those words that Nick has coin phrased. It's goethite. It's goethite on quartz, which is basically iron, and some of that lovely iridescence. Well, it's lovely. But I got rather curious about a whole lot of, well, essentially iron, and then some really red bits, which is goethite, but when goethite dehydrates, it becomes hematite. There you go. So that's essentially what's happening there. Dehydrated goethite. Look, they're not great. This is probably good grade at very best. But still, funky little specimens. Five of them. They weigh, oh, what do they weigh? They weigh, I don't know what they weigh, but it's probably about 2.5 kilos. $35 for the 5. This is flat 707. Okay, right. Earlier I spoke about some of the nicest quality amazonite. Here we have some reasonably, well, I wouldn't call them mini hearts, slightly bigger than those. But also a variant of feldspar. You can see the chatoyancy that the feldspar always has. Here we go. Nice bit of smoky quartz there. There's 12 of these hearts. They weigh all of 1.27 kilograms. They cost $46. This is flat $113. Lekker. Then on to Kanani, back to Namibia, and we got some sodalite and hematite. Look at that nice splash of hematite there. 3 spheres weighing 1.46 kilos. That's a biggie. That's the biggest one. It's the nicest one. Nice bit of hematite in there as well. They're going to cost all of $59. That's for 3 sodalite spheres, flat $121. Cubic green fluorite up next from Madagascar. Here we go. This one's got a beautiful amount of coverage all around. There's your contact point. Three specimens. They weigh slightly more than 2 kilograms. There's that blue zoning, quite distinct. It's lovely. Beautiful clarity. Also coverage all around the side. That's a winner. And the last one is the best. Look at that. That's a beaut. One or two little scuff marks, but other than that, that is just lovely. Very nice flat. 3 specimens. They're going to cost $79. That is flat $125. Lekker. Onto some black tourmaline and smoky quartz. And I can see off the cuff, there's one with quite obvious highlight opal as well. There's that highlight opal. See, the luster on these are absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful Cheryl. This one's got a little bit of vermiculite as well. Black tourmaline sprays. That's interesting. What is that? Looks like it was broken. And then that's got a kind of bluish tinge, which may well be foytite. Nice flat, 6 little specimens. They weigh 845 grams. They're going to cost all of $57. This is flat 516. Then on to some more Malawi magic. We've got some blue lace agate, 2 standing freeforms with this one has an absolutely beautiful vug down the middle there. And there we've got a freeform with subtle hints of amethyst, which on its own right is quite a bit of a rarity amongst rarities again. It's a canoe of blue lace. Nice. It weighs all of 1.42 kilograms. It's going to cost $66 for the 2. This is flat 716. Onto some very nice, bright, orangey, reddy, Borkai cornelian palm stones. All 20 of these palm stones. They weigh, I don't know what they weigh. Hang on. They weigh 1.775 kilograms. They're going to cost $53. That's for some beautiful cornelian, flat 126. Onto Book and Hold Hook, the old-fashioned fine crystal version, like lilac, and then nice crystallization around the prism, I suppose. Not too much limonite at the base, so they're all really just very quartzy. Very quartzy, very quartzy. There we go, a little bit of limonite there, just so you can call it an ametrine, and if you're all naughty about it, ametrine. This little flat here probably weighs around a kilo. They generally do. It's going to cost $52 for the 35. This is flat 656. And then, oh yes please, haven't seen these for quite a while. Polychrome Jasper Flames. Rated as very good to A grade. They weigh 1.5 kilos, or slightly more than that. They are beautiful. These are very nice. So 1.5 kilos of Polychrome Jasper Flames, 12 of them. They're going to cost $41. This is flat 123. On to some, well, one jigsaw, 2 polished ammonites, altogether these two weigh 1.31 kilograms. Nice iridescence in the middle there, that's funky. Lovely polish as well. You can tell because, well, because the sky is reflecting off it. Rated is very good to A. These two are going to cost $62. It's a flat 129. Then onto a whole lot of celestite, packed like peas and carrots in a basket. I'm almost scared to take one out. They are, it's quite hefty. Well, celestite always is. It's at 7.57 kilograms. There are 17 of these little, I don't know, they have been polished into kind of geodes. They are geodes. Alright, so put you back in there without much ado. A couple of scuff marks here. Nick has rated these as very good to A grade. That's very nice. That's awesome. That's a pity. These are going to cost $165. That's for 17 little geodes. Well, 7.575 kilos worth of celestite, and so $165 is an absolute bargain. Flat 131. To the center of the trolley, polished septori, and it's an odd one. It's not an egg. It's a standing septori freeform with, oh, I don't know. What does your imagination say? Some gorgeous calcite crystals. We know they don't fluoresce. Okay. Oh no. No, sorry about that. That must have sounded quite harsh from the mic. A little smaller standing freeform. Same. Beautiful. Black velvety interior with a calcite. They weigh all of 1.317 kilograms. They're going to cost, well, they're going to cost $78. This is flat 128. Then another absolutely gorgeous blue lace agate standing freeform. This one has really nice, fine, glittery druzy in the bug. It's a beauty. It weighs, well, all of, tell you in 3 shakes. It's, well, I can't tell you. It's $66 for this blue lace standing freeform. It's a flat 104. Then, double terminations Madagascar galore. We got a beautiful cluster here. It's 3, just slightly more than 3 kilograms, and there are terminations all over the show. It's this side over here. No chips. It is perfect. Is that? Oh, I can't really touch it, but yeah, that's a little bit of a nick over there. But other than that, absolutely mint. Nice.
A little bit of a neck up there too.
There's a bigger neck up there as well. There's the contact point, and then the other terminations as well. That is, well, mind me saying, don't take me too seriously, that is a powerful crystal cluster. 3 kilograms worth of double termination is going to cost you $82. This is flat 130. And then say hello to a beautiful, partly polished amethyst geode with a rather provocative crystal in the middle.
And 2 on the side.
And 2 on the side, so don't ignore the other ones. It only weighs 45 kilograms, so it shouldn't be too much of a hassle carrying it in your handbag. And it is actually a standing freeform. Now, somebody mentioned that it could be a boat. And then everybody came and fondled this crystal, which is rather rude. I don't want to make you think that you've got a second-hand specimen.
It's the lucky.
It's the
You
lucky.
can finish the sentence.
It's actually a standing freeform.
Yeah.
So it has been polished. Now, I'm afraid maybe I should ask Wayne to come help me. Wayne, please come help me. It's too big for me. Can you lift it, please? So it stands, yeah. Thanks, man.
So that you can sit.
Yeah. Thanks, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you. That's enough now. It is magnificent. This will literally be the envy of all your neighbors' wives. 45 kilograms worth of absolutely glorious amethyst flowers and the beautiful few crystals on the side. It's going to be $1,038. That's for 45 kilograms. That is flat 139. I'll tell you what, it's rock hard. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Happy days. We'll see you on Saturday for a change. We are
10:30 South African
10:30 Central African time.
For you in the UK, that's an hour earlier.
Yeah, you figure out. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.